Okay, guys. Now listen up. This is it today. It's our season on the line. Now, Bruce and I, we're very, very proud of the improvement that we've seen from you all this season. We're just short of 500, and that was our goal coming into the year. Now, it's unlikely we're going to make up a 12-game gap in September to make the playoffs, but you never know what could happen. So let's have a strong finish to the season starting today. And let's make sure we get that winning record. Come on, boys. Come on. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 at the Colorado Rockies. And today we're going to be playing the New York Mets. And it's a game that we really do have to win if we have any chance of closing down the wildcard gap. We're 12 games back into September. It's not realistically going to happen, but you never know. We had just one game off of 500. Which is much, much better than last year. It would be really nice if we could have a strong end to the year, though, and make sure that we are finishing above 500. And I think that's a massive step we would have taken forward from last season. And if we look at some of the leaders here, we've got two of the top three in batting averages. Baez, look at that, up there in third in home runs. We've got Doyle second in on-base plus slug percentage. We've got Doyle up there again in batter's war. Hit streaks, we've got two of the top three. And pitching, Robbie Ray leading the way in strikeouts as well. So it's not, there's definitely been a step forward from last season. If we have a quick look here at the homepage here, only one minor injury. Walters has got a day-to-dayer. He'll be back momentarily, so there's nothing too much to worry about there. But ultimately, I think we're in a relatively good spot moving forward. Now let's have a quick look at how we've gone since last episode. Now we have won 10 of 19, which is just a smidgen off 500, but not too bad. Now, of course, we left off against Arizona. We won 2 of 3 against the Giants. Extra innings loss, which that's a theme, to be honest, and that's one of the games that got away from us that we really did need to win if we were going to close down the gap to the wild card places. Then we had a 4-game series against the Nationals. We won 3 of 4 against them. This score flattered us though. Look at that, 4 in the 7th, 7 in the 8th. To really snatch a victory away from the Nationals there. Game 2 here, it was 7-0, which was comfortable, but Vazquez, 5 of those RBIs, a wonderful day at the plate for him, delivering for us. So you can see there a 2-run double and a 3-run home run, so love your work there, Mr. Vazquez. Lost game 3 of the series, won the 4th game. Then we played the Dodgers. Look at this 10th innings. We gave up 10 runs in the 9th. Unbelievable. We should have, and the most annoying thing about that is that we won the other 2 games of the series. We could have swept the Dodgers. So that, again, another defeat that we shouldn't have had that really has made the difference. We split a series against the Rangers, which was disappointing because they're not a particularly strong team. Then we played the Braves. 2 extra innings defeats. We lost 3 of 4, but 2 of those were extra innings. Again, if they could have gone our way, that's 4 games. Suddenly, that's an 8-game break back to up to the Mets, and then it could still be on. We won game 1 of this series against the Mets. We lost game 2 only just. Again, that's really, really costly. And then game 3 of the series, again, a tight but still a defeat. And those last 2 results have really, on top of everything else, they really have been the nail in our coffin, I think, which is a little bit disappointing. Now, let's have a quick look at how everybody's doing this season. Now, we do, of course, have the expanded roster now. I'm a little bit disappointed it's not as expanded as it used to be. You can only call up a couple of extra players. But we have called in Tommy Doyle. He's been doing really, really well down in AAA, and he's potentially quite good for us. So we've called him in to have a look at him for the rest of the season. But you can see everybody else there. Bullpen has been doing quite well for us. The starting rotation is a little bit off. I think Zen Zazella, this guy, has been absolutely magnificent. Look at this. He's leading the way on pitching war for us as well. He's been a real find this season. He was injured for most of last year and missed it. And on top of the hitting side of things, Khalil Lee has come back in, just an extra body in the outfield, basically. So that is how everybody's doing with the bat. And as you saw, we've got, really, really do have some good hitting numbers this year, which is excellent and promising. So that is everything caught up on. Let's go and have a look at these lineups for today's game against the Mets. Alright, so these matchups don't look great, do they? We need a little bit of Brucey magic to get through this one. It's going to be Aaron Hampson. It's going to be Garrett Hampson leading us off at first base. At second base. He's coming in. You may have noticed that Rogers was needing a rest, so he's coming for this one. David Doyle will bat second in center field. He's playing there because we needed a rest for Jackie Bradley. Arenado bats third at third. Baez, he, of course, one of the leading home run hitters in the league. He bats fourth at shortstop. Tapia bats fifth in left field. It's Evan White at first base batting sixth. It's Palenko in right field batting seven. Sergeant Jeffers the catcher for this one. He bats eight. Jon Gray is on the mound for us. His ERA this season is 4.25. He has a 4.4 record. It would be nice if we could get him into a winning record today. And we're facing David Peterson on the mound for them. He was a really good pitcher for us when we were at the Mets last out of the park baseball. ERA just over 4 this season, a whip of 130, an ERA plus of 104, a WAR of 2.1. So the WAR's quite good. Everything else is maybe just above average. Let's hope we can take him down a peg or two, though. Alright, so welcome to Citi Field. We haven't been here for a little while, have we? And we certainly haven't been here as the away team. So it's going to be Hampson leading us off, batting 269 this season. This is... It's a must-win game, if we are to have any hope of making the postseason. But like I said, it's realistically not going to happen. But, pushing 500, that is a big improvement from what we had done last season as Hampson gets us underway with the ground out towards third base. So that is not ideal. It's going to bring in David Doyle now to bat second for us, batting 342 this season. And let's see what he can do. Doyle swings through strike 3. That's not ideal. And it brings Arenado up to the plate, batting 289. He's been a little bit, not quite as good as he was last year. I tell you what, he's absolutely has he no. It's a diving catch out there. That looked like it was flying third tier off the bat. But too much topspin apparently. And Arenado's slightly disappointing season continues. Jon Gray comes out now to face Rosario, who's batting 264 this season for them. And let's see what Gray can do. He's, that's going to be caught, is it? Oh, there it is, out there in center field. Mr. David Doyle, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful stuff. And it's going to be treadmill coming up. Brendan Nimmo batting 253 this season. The 1-1 pitch is taken into right field. That'll drop in front of Palenko and be a one-out single for the Mets, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, Jon Gray's been sort of just a quiet achiever for us. Smith comes in batting 256, full count. He draws a walk. That's 2 on with 1 out. And now we start to feel a little bit of trouble as my boy Blue comes up. Alonso batting 233. It's another full count. Come on, Mr. Gray. Oh, and that is what Blue does. It's a 3-run home run. Jon Gray has... it doesn't feel quite right to be disappointed by a P.D. Alonso home run, but there it is. He's issued 2 walks, well no, 1 walk, and there it is. It's Conforto now batting 253, another full count, and that is popped up. Tapia's out there in left field. It's drifting in towards David Doyle actually, and who's going to make the play? It is actually David Doyle in the end, and that's 2 away for Jeff McNeil, who's batting 269 this season. It's a 2-2 count. 2 out, no one on. And that should do it. Hampson over to first. And that's a disappointing first innings for us. And we are 3-0 down. As Baez comes in, batting 239 this season. 1-1 pitch. Baez pops it up. And that will be 1 away. It must be an absolute blizzard gale blowing. Look how much that ball is drifting from left to right there. But it's 1 away. Tapia comes in, batting 344 this season. It's a 2-2 pitch on him. Tapia tied in a knot, and that is another strikeout for 2 away. And Evan White now batting 246 comes in. It's a full count. 2 out, no one on. Evan White draws the walk. We'll take it. It brings Palenko in now, batting 220 this season. And to be honest, a little bit of a disappointment, and that's going to be a ground out. It would be a double play, but thankfully we only had 2 out, so we don't have to worry about that. But not much going for the Rockies bat so far. It is Patrick Mazlicka coming into bat for them. The catcher batting 260. It's 0-1. And that is a ground ball to Evan White. And that will be 1 away. In comes Louis Gomorre batting 267. It's a full count. And Gomorre pops it up. Is it going to drift? Yeah, so there must be an absolute gale blowing from left to right as Doyle makes the catch in center field. And it will be David Peterson, the pitcher, batting 146 this season. He's going to have a first pitch swing, and he's going to ground it out to Hampson at second, and that will do it for the second innings, and not much going there for the Mets, but they still have that 3-run lead, of course. Sergeant Jeffers to lead us off, batting 179 this season. In for the Walters injury, and Vazquez needs a rest. He's grounded that shallow hit ball to third base, and he gets himself our first hit of the game. Now, that's not terrible. Now, let's see if Gray, who's batting 190 this season, can lay down a sac bunt here for us and get him over to second. He lays down a bunt. It didn't look particularly good off the bat, but it does the job. And with one away, Jeffers is at second, and it's Hampson with a chance to drive in a run. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-1 pitch. It gets away from the catcher. Jeffers gets himself over to third. And with one away, this is a big, big chance here to get a run across the plate for us. Hampson with a 1-1 pitch. Hampson. Oh, he's done more than just get a run. Then he's got himself an RBI single. Excellent stuff. It's 3-1 now. Here comes the comeback. It's David Doyle to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today with Hampson at first. A full count. Oh, and that has tied the ball game. David Doyle continues to have the season of his life. It's 3-3 with the 2-run home run. 420 feet over left field. I thought Arenado was going to be our MVP candidate this season. It's not. It is David Doyle. Now, speaking of Arenado, he's 0 for 1. He comes in. A first pitch swing from him. And Arenado pops it up. And that will be 2 away. And it's going to bring in now Baez with a chance to 2 out, no one on. We'll see what he can do. A 1-0 pitch. Baez. It's big. Unfortunately, it's gone about 1,000,000 feet in the air, and it's got absolutely no distance on it. It's all elevation, and that will end the innings. But we tie it up thanks to David Doyle for the most part. It's going to be Rosario to lead them off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-2 pitch, and Jon Gray gets himself a first strikeout of the match. It's Nimmo coming in now. Treadmill. He's 1 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch, and that'll be a ground out to Evan White at first for 2 away. And let's see if we can have a nice quick innings as Dominic Smith, who walked last time up. It's an 0-2 pitch again, and Dominic Smith pops it up. Palenko's coming in. Hampson's going back. It's Hampson that makes the play. And after 3 innings, we are still tied at 3. Tapia to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 2-1 pitch. Tapia gets it up the middle, and he gets a leadoff single for us. And Tapia not having a bad season himself. What's he batting now? 344. It is Evan White. He walked last time up. This time, Tapia goes for the steal, and I think he got there. He did get there. And let's see if Evan White, with a runner at second, can drive in a run. It's a full count. Come on, Ev. He draws another walk. 2 on, no one out. And it's Palenko who's 0 for 1. It's another full count. Get yourself on base here. No, he swings through what could have been ball 4. And that's 1 away. Sergeant Jeffers, who got the infield hit last time. It's an 0-1 pitch on him. Come on, Jeffers. He gets hit. He loads the bases for the pitcher. With 1 away. Just don't hit into a double play here. Come on, Gray. A good chance for RBIs. He has hit into a double play, hasn't he? Oh, you idiot. No, he beats it. So no run, but no double play either. And it's Hampson, who already has 1 RBI today with a chance to get a second one. 3-1 pitch. Hampson, he delivered? No, he is not. And that'll do it for the 4th. We leave the bases loaded. And my boy Blue comes in. He hit a home run last time up. 2-2 pitch. And this time he strikes out, and that is 1 away. Michael Conforto, he is 0 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch on him, and Conforto, Maisie just given them back the lead. I think he has. Yes, he has. A 30th home run for Conforto, 433 feet over left field. And the Mets retake the lead, 4-3 now. And it's Jeff McNeil coming in, who's 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. That is going to drop in, is it? Yes, it is. It's a 1-out single for Jeff McNeil. And Mazlicka comes in. He's 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. I think it's staying in. Dahl's going back. He'll make the catch at the track. It'll keep the runner at first. And that is 2 away for Louis Gomore, who's 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-0 pitch on Louis Gomore. That should be it. Hampson over to first, and that'll do it for the 4th, but not before we give up a run. We find ourselves behind again, 4-3. And it's David Dull who hit the home run last time up to lead us off. It's a full count. Come on, David. No, he swings through strike 3, and it's going to bring up Arenado, who's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch as well. Come on, Nolan. He grounds it to shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And it's going to bring Tapia. No, it's not. It's going to bring Baez in, isn't it? He's 0 for 2 as well. A 2-2 pitch. Baez grounds it towards third, and that'll do it for the 5th. And we've got to go have a pitch now, and hopefully not let this deficit get any bigger than 1. Gray to face Peterson. It's a shame they didn't take him out. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Gray. Finish him off, mate. There it is. Just a second strikeout, I think, that one, isn't it? A third strikeout, I tell a lie. Rosario, who's 0 for 2. Can we keep the O? It's a full count. We should be able to. It's to Arenado. Arenado means out, and that is 2 away. Brings up Brendan Nimmo, who's 1 for 2. What can Treadmill do with a full count? He strikes out. A nice little comeback innings there for Gray. And, well, we need to do something with the bat here. Tapia now, who's 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-0 pitch. Come on, Tapia. Oh, Tapia's hit it well. Is it well enough? No, it's off the wall on the full, but that could be triple territory. He's at second. He slides into second, but we'll take a leadoff double from Tapia. Wonderful stuff from him, and it's Evan White now to come up and see if he can drive in a run to tie up this game. He's walked twice so far. It's a 2-0 pitch. Evan White grounds it to first. It does get Tapia over to third, though, with the 1 away. It's Palenko who's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Don't strike out, mate. Productive out, please. Oh, he's done more than that. He's got himself an RBI single, and that will tie the game. The infield was in, and Palenko just crushed it straight through them. And that'll be it for the pitcher now. Brad Branch comes, or Brad Brack, is it? Anyway, he comes into pitch. ERA of just under 5. He's going to face Sergeant Jeffers. There goes the runner from first, and Palenko gets there. Alright, runner at second now with 1 away. Can Jeffers do something for us here? Pitching slots up next. I would imagine this is going to be it for Gray. Jeffers grounds it to to shortstop. Oh, it's an error! It should be 2 away, but it's not. It's 1 away with runners at the corners. Now, surely we're going to take Gray out. We do, and it's Jackie Bradley coming in, batting .245 this season. 3-1's the count. Can Bradley get himself on base? He can. He draws the walk. Bases are loaded with 1 away, and can we take a lead in this game? It's Hampson to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. Come on, Hampson. Hampson pops it up. Oh, I don't know if it's deep enough to score the runner. Well, are we going to try for it? We are not. 2 away with the bases loaded. It's David Dull. He's 1 for 3. Come on, David. 1-1 pitch. David Dull. No. We've left the bases loaded for a second time. We've tied the game, but it could have been so much better. Smith to lead them off. He's going to face Junior Fernandez, who's coming to pitch for us. ERA just over 5. Smith is 0 for 1 today with a walk. It's a 2-2 pitch. We've seen Fernandez not have the best of times. This one's been popped up. That should be 1 away. I think it's Arenado's going to make the play in the end, and that is 1 away. And it's my boy Blue to face Fernandez, and this makes me nervous. A 1-0 pitch. And that should be out. Yes, Hampson has it over to first. 2 away. Good stuff from Junior Fernandez. And can he get through this innings now as Conforto, who's hit a home run already today, comes to the plate. It's a 1-2 pitch. Finish him, Junior. I didn't quite mean finish him like that. He's hit him. Runner at first for McNeil, who's 1 for 2 today. A 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. Palenko's underneath it. Should be a simple catch. And that'll do it for the 6th. We are tied at 4 as we go into the 7th. And what can we do with this? Arenado to lead us off. He's 0 for 3. Come on, Olin. A 3-1 pitch. Arenado grounds at the shortstop, and he's just not having the season we were hoping. I mean, 287 batting average is not bad. 86 RBI. It's not like he's had a bad season, but by his standards, I think we wanted more. Baez comes in. Baez grounds at the shortstop, and that'll be 2 away. It's going to bring Tapia, who is 2 for 3 today with no one on and 2 out. A 2-2 pitch. He strikes out, and we stretch, tied at 4. It's going to be Fernandez to continue to Mazlika, who is 0 for 2. It's going to be a first pitch swing, and can Fernandez get through a second innings here for us? That's a ground ball to Hampson, and that'll be 1 away. We don't mind that. Louis Guamore to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Can Fernandez do something with him? It's another first pitch swing, It's another ground ball, this time to shortstop, and that will be 2 away as Baez makes the play. J.D. Davis comes in to pinch hit for them. He's batting .313 this season. It's an 0-2 pitch. Come on, Junior. Get us out of this innings, mate. Come on. He does. A wonderful, wonderful outing, that one from Fernandez. I'm assuming he's done. And it's going to be Daniel Zamora, who was a decent pitcher for us at the Mets. He comes in to face Evan White. And Evan White is 0 for 1 today with a hat full of walks. It's a 3-1 pitch. Can he get himself a third walk of the game? No, he cannot, as he pops it up into center field, and that will be the first out of the 8th. It's going to bring in Polanco now. Polanco got the RBI single last time up. What can he do this time? It's a 1-0 pitch. Polanco gets it into center field. Does he? Yes, he does, and it's going to be a 1-out single for our right fielder. Sergeant Jeffers will bat now. Anything but a full double play, please, mate. He's batting 1 and 2 today. It's an 0-1 pitch. Jeffers, double play. Does Fernandez continue? He does. This is risky. He's had a good day so far, though. Maybe it's his day. Rosario's 0 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. Rosario grounds at the shortstop. Baez has it. Baez to first. Baez out. Excellent stuff. 1 away. Nimmo comes in now. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a 2-1 pitch for Junior Fernandez. That's going to be a ground ball. Hampson over to first. 2 away. And it brings in Dominic Smith, who is 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Come on, Junior. Cap off a wonderful outing for us, mate. He does. Well, there we go. Junior Fernandez is a good pitcher. We've seen it there. And it's going to be Rogers coming in to pinch hit to lead us off. He's batting .301 this season. And let's see if we can get something in the 9th. Rogers, first pitch swing. Rogers pops it up, and that's going to be 1 away. All right, it's going to bring Hampson up to the plate now. He is 1 for 4 today. Can we get a base runner? 2 and 2's the count. Hampson grounds at the shortstop, and that'll be 2 away. And it's David Doyle already with 1 home run. Can he get us going in the 9th? He's 1 for 4. It's a full count. Get yourself on base, David. He does not, and we will have to go to the 9th. Tied at 4. In best case scenario now, we're going to a 10th. Scotty Oberg comes in to face my boy Blue. A 2-1 pitch. This is going to be a home run, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a ground ball. Baez has it over to first, and that's 1 away. I have zero faith in Oberg. His ERA is over 5. It's not what a closer needs to do. Conforto, who already has a home run, it's a full count on him. He walks. The winning run is aboard. Now, Conforto's not going to steal, I don't think, is he? McNeil's at the plate. He's 1 for 3. It's a 1-0 pitch. That gets into right field, and suddenly Oberg is... Well, he's out at second, so it's 2 away. There was no need for him to do that. So Oberg now just needs 1. But there is that winning run at third. That second out is key, isn't it? It's Mazlicka to the plate, who's 0 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. Are we going to extra innings, or are we done? Oh, it's popped up. Tappy is there. Dull is there. 2 hands, please. And that ends the 9th. We've got away with it. And we do indeed go to extra innings, and it's going to be Arenado to lead us off. He's had a nightmare. He's had 0 for 4 today. Don't go 0 for 5, Nolan. It's a first pitch swing. See something you like and lay into it, and that's what he's done. And he has got us a leadoff single. Arenado stands at first. And it's Baez to the plate to face a new man, Paul Sewald, whose ERA is 4.5, give or take, this season. Baez is 0 for 4. Don't go 0 for 5, Baez. Come on, mate. It's a 1-2 pitch. What can Baez do with it? He can strike out. And that is 1 away. Tapia now, who's 2 for 4. Can he do something? A full count for Tapia. He has, lined it out to third base. A good catch there. Who's at third? McNeil for them. And Evan White to keep this going for us. 1 on, 2 out. It's a 1-1 pitch. Come on, Evan. Evan White gets it down into right field. Does that get Arenado to third? It should do. White will have himself a double. And those go-ahead runs are at second and third with 2 away, and it's Polanco to the mound, to the plate. Sorry, he's had a good day, 2 for 4. Can he get a third? It's a first pitch swing. Polanco pops it up, and we're not going to get anything in the 10th. Now, is it Scott Oberg coming back out? Almost certainly it will be. No, it's Aaron Fletcher coming out to face Cespedes, who is pinch hitting and batting .278 this year. Fletcher's ERA, like most of our pitchers, is just over 5. It's a 1-0 pitch. We cannot afford any mistakes from Fletch. And we may have got a mistake. Well, it's disappointing, isn't it? And I'm going to say that is now officially season over because we couldn't afford to drop any more games to the Mets. Well, Fletcher is another one of these young guys that is potentially a decent to good bullpen pitcher for us. It's his first season in the majors, so we're going to have to accept that's going to happen from time to time, I suppose. But yeah, I'm getting pretty sick of losing 5-4 on YouTube, I've got to say. But that'll do it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is David Doyle, that's Tapia, is David Doyle in what am I looking for? The word MVP territory here. He's batting .340, which he did last year as well. He's got 108 RBIs this season, 37 home runs. And his WAR is 6.5, and he's not a bad fielder as well. He's got to be in contention, doesn't he? Surely. But anyway, guys, as I said, that'll do it for today. We will be back next time, and we'll come back and we'll just round up the season. The big question now, I suppose, is can we get to 500? So we'll come back for the final game of the season against the Diamondbacks, and we'll see if we can get to 500. Take care.